Okay, this one's for Gabby.
I take you to be my spouse. I promise to love and care for you, to choose you every day, and to do the hard work to make it now and always. I will always be honest with you, kind, patient, and forgiving. I promise to always tell you what I'm feeling and thinking, and what I think about how I'm feeling, and how I feel about what I'm thinking. But most of all, I promise to be a true and loyal friend. I love you.
Andrew, I take you to be my spouse. I promise to love and care for you, to choose you every day, and to do the hard work of making now into always. I will always be honest with you, kind, patient, and forgiving. I promise to be the keeper of our memories, of your allergy pills, of your appointments, and the big moments, like today. I promise, mostly, most of all, to be a true and loyal friend to you. I love you.
The tradition of the wedding ring is as old as civilization itself. For over 6,000 years, these simple circles have represented countless generations of vows, made and promises exchanged. They signify to the world that you belong to someone special, and someone special belongs to you. Today, you join in that tradition. The rings, please. Drew? As you place the ring on Mira's finger, please repeat after me. I give you this ring to wear.
I give you this ring to wear
as a symbol of my abiding love,
as a symbol of my abiding love,
my eternal faith and my undying devotion,
eternal faith and my undying
With this ring I thee wed.
This ring.
Mira, as you place this ring on Andrew's finger, please repeat after me. I give you this ring to wear.
I give you this ring to wear
as a symbol of my abiding love,
as a symbol of my abiding love,
my eternal faith and my undying devotion.
my eternal faith and my undying devotion.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
Oftentimes during ceremonies, the officiant will ask guests if anyone objects. Mira and Andrew wanted to do a little twist on this in order to celebrate the support of all their loved ones here. So, using the objects provided to you and the gifts of your voice and hands, I ask you to express your support for this couple by making as much noise as you can in just a moment. So, now, who among you here today supports the marriage between Mira and Andrew?
Just saying.
By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you joined in marriage. You may kiss one another. Andrew and Mira, it is my honor to invite you for the first time to those gathered here today to introduce your new spouse.
This is my wife.
All growing wild and free, all I'd want is you to be my sweet honeybee. And if I was a tree growing tall and green, all I'd want is you to shade me and be my leaves. If I was a flower growing wild and free, all I'd want is you to be my sweet honeybee. And if I was a tree growing tall and green, all I'd want is you to shade me and be my leaves. All I want is you, will you be my bride? Take me by the hand and stand by my side. All I want is you, will you stay with me? Hold me in your arms and sway me like the sea. If you were a river in the mountains tall, the rumble of your water would be my call. If you were the winter, I know I'd be the snow, just as long as you were with me when the cold winds blow. All I want is you, will you be my bride? Take me by the hand and stand by my...
My name is Bill, and this is Scott.
We've been friends with Andrew since college. To start with, it should have been John up here with us. John was Andrew's best friend, his muse, his heterosexual life partner. But sadly, he was gone too soon, so you guys are stuck with us. I'm sorry. We really want to thank you guys for having the wedding out here. I mean, I have never been further west than Pennsylvania. This is California. I haven't been to Hawaii either, but California's fine. I met Andrew at UConn when we were working the help desk. You didn't remain there too long. It didn't let you flex your creative muscles, and you did not suffer fools lately. We remained friends since then, except for a dark period when Star Wars Galaxies came out and cut off all human.
I also had met Andrew at UConn, surprisingly in a completely different environment than Scott. Scott and I grew up in the same middle school. We knew each other most of our whole lives. And we ended up meeting each other in two completely tangent environments. My favorite memory of Andrew from college was this time. It's about 3:45 in the morning, and we had to get to DP Dough from the other side of campus. DP Dough is an amazing calzone place, so it's very important. So it closed at 4, There was about a dozen people in a dorm room counting on us to make this delivery happen. Now, if you've ever had a chicken parmesan from DPW, you would know how important this is. So, I was in no condition for running, as most college students are at 3:45 that are starving, so we decided that we were going to run for it. Now, Andrew sung cadences to help me keep the pace, because he was training in ROTC, and we ended up making it there on time. So that training paid off. That's probably my favorite memory. Now, when school ended, Andrew and I had lost touch, but a few years passed, and Scott invited me to his new apartment, and who was sitting there but John and Andrew? All this time, I hadn't even known that they were acquainted, and we had these two tangent lives. You know, fate that brought the four of us together to have over a decade of amazing friendship.
Andrew is a great person. I mean, he's always there to help you move, come to one of your kids' birthday parties, or an impromptu kitchen dance party. And then Mira came, and the first time you guys met us, we were at a vineyard. We were there early, so we were a couple of bottles in, surrounded by screaming kids. And you fit right in. You really did. We had a blast, and even though Andrew's car broke down on the ride home, and you had to squeeze in the back with Emily in the back of our SUV, we had a great time.
And from that point on, Mira was a regular at our game days, joining in our camaraderie, playing board games with us, arguing over rules, and even putting up with us being sore losers.
And I remember one day you were talking to me, because we chat on G-Chat all the time, because it's the only way I get to talk to you. We're not normal people. And you had told me, you had said that she was absolutely the one. She was the one who just fit your life, and that you were happy. You didn't need to tell me that. I could tell you were happy. And then you wanted to move to California. And it was sad because, you know, you're one of my best friends and you're moving away, but she was the kick in the ass you needed to get your life on the track you wanted to be and get out of UConn.
Now, in case you didn't realize from some of these speeches and some of our talk, we're really big game nerds. So one of our favorite games is Dungeons and Dragons. So it's a role-playing game. Yeah, we pretend to be other people. That's so well put. So, and just a reminder, we didn't play this as kids. We played this as grown-ass adults. And we take it pretty seriously, maybe even too seriously. So one of the ideas Scott and I had was we were going to roll D20s, which is a dice, okay, to determine what we were going to say. But then we were just afraid that we would roll a 1 and miss telling you what a great set of guys you are. We just didn't want to miss anything. But we did pre-roll to see what a great couple you'd be, and we got a crit. That's a 20. It's a perfect 20. It's a good thing. For you non-gamers, okay? So, in D&D, you get these pieces of loot, right? Equipment that gives you a modifier to be better in the game, right? So we made you a couple pieces of magical armor for this next great adventure, marriage. Okay, so I got a little topic. So this is our DM board. Now, Andrew was the DM of our game. That's the dungeon master. He controlled the game while we all try to summon through it, right? So we made 3 important pieces here. The first is this. +1 charisma. Okay? Now you're going to need this to keep being attractive and charismatic, to keep a catch like Mira. Next, sorry, the logo got scrubbed. Is this +2 wisdom hack. You'll need this to help you with the most important of marital decisions, and to realize that Mira is always right. Now, this third piece of armor is pretty self-explanatory. It's +3 endurance.
nothing but absolute joy and happiness for the rest of your life, unless Star Wars Galaxies 2 comes out. But otherwise, you guys are the best, and I wish you nothing but the best.
Cheers.
And when you speak, angels sing from above. Everyday words seem to turn into love songs. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be la vie en